Bruce's Big Call Dinar Intel Tuesday night, August 27, 24. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Transcribed by Wiser, now emailed to recaps. Welcome everybody to the Big Call tonight. It is Tuesday, August 27th, and you're listening to the Big Call. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you Satellite Team or SAT Team for connecting everybody around the globe, which is an averaging over 17.5 million international listeners over the last year and a half, I would say. And like we do every call, let's go ahead and welcome everybody and all of our Big Call Universe listeners. Let's go ahead and pray the call in. So any other last-minute words, Bob, before we go into Intel? That's about it for tonight. Bruce, it's 10:22, thank you very much. Well, I'll tell you what guys, let's go short and sweet to the Intel. You know, we've heard we've got some really good news of something that took place yesterday. Starting at 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time, there was a 24-hour, around-the-globe connection taking place. With the quantum financial system, connecting it to our banks and our redemption centers, and by the time it made its way all the way around, but let me back a second. Our guys at redemption centers that we talked to yesterday tried to log on and could not log on to the Wells Fargo site. Now they were blocked out for 24 hours while the quantum financial system was being fully implemented in our redemption centers. By 9:30 or so this morning, they were able to get back on and see the rates that were on the screens. And we're talking redemption centers. The bank contacts we have were not able to see any rates today at all. They did not seem to come back up. They might be it by now, trying to see the rates. Now they were able to go on and log in and use their computers for other bank needs, but were not able to look into currencies. All right. We talked about a number of currencies that were on the screen. Now at the redemption centers, we have 16 currencies that are up and solid with rates. 2 currencies are not there. Still not there, and that is our new dollar, called the USN, United States Note, or United States New, that refers to our new dollar USN, and it's not on the screen. It's been traded though, for a while on the Forex. It's not like it's not been traded. It has been, but it's not on the redemption center screen. And the other currency that is not on is the British pound sterling, the redemption center screens, yet. Now, tomorrow might be a different game. Tomorrow, we could have both no show up, and maybe other banks. I believe this. I think the quantum financial system is very intricate and probably is taking longer than 24 hours for all banks around the globe to actually initiate and have that QFS up. I mean, we got Tier 1 banks here, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. There's a lot more banks than there are redemption centers. And I believe that's probably why all the banks, and remember, this isn't the US, this is banks around the globe. They fully implement with the quantity system. So it may take a little while for that to occur. Maybe they will all be up by tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see, I'll find out. But that is a beautiful thing. The place for us, and we got our redemption centers were fully implemented in 24 hours. So they'll that bring like that work. Alright, so what else happened today? At noon, our bondholders started to receive emails. And they're not none of that yet. They're going to be sending emails out to bondholders at least another 3 or 4 or 5 days. But some have, we don't have any confirmation that any of them never seen it yet. But we don't know that many bondholders, but we'll stay on top of that. But the point is, as a continuing thing, it's happening. Bondholders getting their emails of liquidity, that would mean that they would get to have access to their friends once. They were the email tells them day of the day later. They would have access to their accounts, and they would be able to see the accounts that they have, see how much they have in their account. Now, let's relate that to us. Where are we? Even though we're supposed to be on a shotgun start with bondholders in Tier 3, it seems like we're running a little bit behind, maybe 12 hours. Maybe 24 hours behind them. All I know is we talked to a bond paymaster today that was saying that we should get this for us. Our notifications, which would have our 800 numbers, or what I call toll-free in the email, so that we could begin to set our appointments and begin our exchanges.
Well, the latest thing I have is that we would receive that buyer before Friday.
The 30th, either before Friday, the 30th. Now it could come, and I've got another source tell us that we received that on Thursday, so we're looking at getting something by the end of the week being Friday. One opinion from one paymaster, and I hope that's the case. We get it either Thursday or Friday. Possibly we get notified tomorrow and we set our appointments for Thursday or Friday. But there's still more to do than meet the eye. There's more to do we are not fully aware of, especially regarding cleanup. There is more cleanup to be finished, to be accomplished. It's hard to say when that is going to be completed. We've heard an estimate, but one more day, I just don't know. Just don't know. And that's a global cleanup around the world. Let's see what else. I just think it's going to be difficult to know exactly when this is going to go. One other said that this could take us if we don't get notified by and start exchanges on Friday, then it would go over the weekend.
Well, don't forget, it's a 3-day weekend, with Monday being Labor Day.
Okay, so would it necessarily come to us on Saturday or Sunday? Or could it come to us today is Monday, which is Labor Day? Anything's possible. Anything is possible.
They may string this out all the way to the very end, either 30th or 31st of August, or it could actually get into September with the concept of the weekend being a Labor Day weekend, which takes us beyond that into September first couple of days of September.
With the first banking day of September being the 3rd, which is Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. So we'll see what happens. It's been changing, every day changes, we get updates, we get new information. I didn't know that the QFS system wasn't fully integrated, but it wasn't, and as of yesterday, that was the 24-hour cycle that was on. So things come to us that we just have to deal with. And if you've been in this a while, you know that. So that's really what I wanted to bring out today. I think that is everything we need to say, but it is definitely something that is moving. The QF system, at least for the redemption centers, are connected. That's really good. And now we just need our emails to come into us and we can set appointments to start. Okay, so that's what I wanted to bring tonight. Let's go ahead and pray the call out, and then we can go from there. So let's do that. Alright, guys, we'll talk Thursday.
If we don't have this by then, we'll have a call.
Otherwise, probably record a celebration call. God bless you guys all, and let's go ahead and turn off the recording. Listen to the full version on the official DinarReport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: DinarRecaps.com.